Still dealing with the back of my truck leaning whenever I put some weight on it, man. You can actually see it even when I don't put weight on it. Like, this is an issue that I've had with this rear end leaning like it is. I've had this issue for a while, and I haven't, nobody's diagnosed this issue yet. I went to the spring shop this morning totally prepared to get a spring, to get this spring put on the truck. I've measured the distance of that spring, the bottom of that spring to the ground, not sitting right here where I am right now on the gravel, but on even ground. I've taken that measurement on all of these springs all the way around at different points. When the truck is loaded, when the truck is unloaded. And what I realized is that this spring right here seems to be lower to the ground than all of the rest of the springs when the truck has a load on it. So that's leading me to believe that I got a weak spring right here. I don't have any reason to believe that the problem is in the airbags. We kind of did some troubleshooting on that. I don't have any reason to believe that the problem is in the leveling valve. We did some troubleshooting on that. I was thinking that the problem was going to be in the spring. But when I went to the spring shop, this is the third time I've been to the spring shop for this issue, just to kind of get it checked out and try to get it figured out. They're like, we don't think it's a spring. And a spring, one of them is $1,200. So they was like, we hate to see you spend $1,000 on this spring and then it still don't solve the problem. What they actually thinking that it is, they recommended that I go over to a frame shop. They thinking maybe my frame might be twisted on the truck, which I have no clue how that could have happened, because this issue never existed on this truck for a long time. I've been driving this truck now for 4 years. This issue just showed up probably a year and a half ago. It wasn't like this the whole time that I've been driving the truck, man. But we took measurements from the frame to the ground at different points. But, you know, a measurement that we didn't take that another guy was telling me I should have took earlier today was this measurement across here. So across from here to here is 27 5/16. But if you notice across the back here, and it measures 27 from end to end, 27 1/16. And then like right here under the cab, what we got there? Right at 27 3/16. There. It got different widths from here and back there. So I don't know, man. That seems to indicate something. Got something going on with the rear of this truck, man. Definitely. And as of so far, we ain't been able to work it out yet. You can see it in the fifth wheel. Every time I need to grease my fifth wheel, this side always needs greasing before that side. So I don't know, man. If I got a twisted frame, I hear that's a huge issue to try to straighten out. Now I'm gonna check all of my wheel seals. See oil down in there. Got a little indicator right here on the outside, but mine is all dirty. If it wasn't dirty, you'd be able to see right through it. You want to keep hub oil in those wheel seals. Just checking my rear axles for hub seal leaks. They would show right here. If you ever look around your drum and around your brake area and you got grease and oil and stuff all up in there, you probably got a wheel seal that went out. So I'm checking for that right now. Thing looks good up in there. Just finished putting a fresh coat of red and tacky on my fifth wheel. Go around now, check all of my air pressure and all of my tires. Got to put some air in a few of my tires, and I'm gonna speed this process up a little bit by raising the motor just a little bit. Get the truck to put out a little bit more air, a little bit faster that way. Check my power steering fluid here. Good on that. I already checked my oil earlier before I started the truck. Need to top off on a little bit of antifreeze. Took a good look at my belt while the engine was running. It's just stuff I like to check on the weekends, man, while I got time. So I've checked everything on the truck. I topped off all of my fluids that needed it. My radiator fluid was the only thing that was needed in there, just a little bit of that. And I checked my air pressure and all of the tires. I adjusted the brakes on the wheels that needed it. I checked to make sure my hub seals are full of oil on the truck and the trailer. I adjusted the brakes that needed it on the trailer. Greased up my fifth wheel. Fixed a couple of lights that needed replacing. And I'm already fueled up. So I feel like I'm pretty ready for Monday morning, man. I love to feel ready. I don't always enjoy having to do stuff on the weekend with the truck, but if you don't get it done on the weekend when you can, then you're going out during the week and you haven't taken time to make sure your truck is ready. So I like to feel like I'm ready, feel like I'm prepared now, feel like I'm ready for a good week.